Okay, so here we have Glenn Rose. Say hi.
Hi, my name is Glenn Rose, and I live in Greenbrook, and I am 50 years old.
Good to know. Old guy. Okay. So, start off with how would you describe your childhood?
Uh, I would describe it as fairly normal, growing up in the 60s and 70s. Um, I had a brother that was a year younger than me, so we kind of basically palled around as almost as if we were twins. We had a lot of the same friends, and didn't have any issues really growing up.
Besides punching him in the face when he was wearing his mouth guard, mouth,
And
you know,
just like
head.
just like any other brothers and sisters, we had our disagreements over the years, but
The usual. Molly, go away. Yes, hi, Molly. Okay. Next question. What would you say is your biggest fear?
uh, I think that it's changed over the years. But my biggest fear right now would be um, the business that I run. That if it were to ever go under, um, thus basically losing my job and losing income and the difficulty in supporting the family. But that would be my biggest fear, I think, at this time in my life.
Okay. What would you say motivates you?
Uh, Probably the most that motivates me is trying to support my family, um, because I'm running my own business. Um, I gotta make sure that everything's going smoothly as possible, and um, I just want to make sure that everything goes well, so that I can support my family.
Okay, next question. If you could relive the last 10 years of your life, what would you do differently?
Uh, I don't know. Um, I think I would probably be in a different business. um, I've always wanted to uh, do some other things in my life, and haven't had the time or opportunity to get to those things. Um, some of which is doing voiceover work and some things like that have interested me, since I was a child.
If you had the opportunity to do voiceover work, what would be like your dream thing to do?
Well, it would be one of two things. I'd like to either be an announcer for a major sports team, or I'd like to do voiceover work for cartoons, because I can do a lot of different voices.
Yes, I know because mom gets mad. Okay, what are some of your pet peeves? Oh, there's a list.
uh, some of my pet peeves are laziness. Um, Now that doesn't mean that I can't be lazy, but I mean, especially in terms of work, laziness, not being on time, and that would probably be about it.
All traits that Tyler has.
Yes.
Okay, what's a secret ambition you have?
Well, the secret ambition would probably go back to the stuff about voiceover work. Uh, I'd like to be able to get a chance of doing that sometime before I'm gone. Question is whether that'll my work that I'm doing now, whether that'll allow me anything like that.
Okay, who has had the greatest influence on you?
Um, Probably one of the greatest influences on me was a teacher I had growing up. his name was Mr. I. I don't know, there was some things that I guess that he brought out in me and gave me confidence in doing the things that I was doing at that time, um, that probably was most influential for me in my schoolwork and what how I live my life.
Okay. How would you like to be remembered?
Like to be remembered as somebody that's honest, that was loyal, and that I worked hard, and I guess that would be it.
I would say that's how I think of you, so you're on the right track. What are some qualities you admire in your friends and why?
A lot of the same things I was just talking about. Loyalty, that's probably the biggest thing. Um, I don't know that, you know, I'd like them to be funny, because I like to try to be funny, so, I'd like them to be at least happy people. I think that would be about it.
Okay. What's the most important lesson you've learned in life so far?
Uh, uh, I don't know. Most important lesson. Um, that sometimes things aren't always as they seem. Sometimes things aren't always as easy as you think they might be. Um, that to get along in life, you have to work hard and have to persevere.
What would you say are your best qualities?
uh, Loyalty, hardworking, and humorous.
Definitely. What do you still want to accomplish?
Well, I'd like for my business to get a little bit more on its feet, so that if sometime down the road when it's time to retire, I can either be able to sell the business or pass it along to a family member if that's uh, any possibility. We'll see what happens with that.
I got you,
Uh,
don't worry.
with this business, things are getting tougher and tougher as the years go on. So I don't know how much more the kind of thing that we could put up with. So, but that would be what I'd like to accomplish.
And final question, how would you describe your perfect day?
My perfect day would probably be sitting in front of the TV with a king cut size of Charlie Brown's prime rib, watching Family Guy.
In that chair right there.
In this chair, yes.
Yes.
And that would be it.
With me, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Say bye.
Bye bye.